Yeah, guys, it's been about a month, I guess, and I've put up about 8 videos for Marketing the Magic, and I'm just not getting the traction that I thought I would. It's not growing as fast as I thought it would. So this video is to let you know that I'm killing the project. I'm shutting it down. The best piece of advice I ever really got was, when in doubt, if a project isn't working, shut it down. Stop wasting your time on it. And also, April Fools. Yes, April Fools! I'm not shutting down Marketing the Magic. It's only been live for a month. No, instead, this is actually the first entry in the VEDA challenge that I'm taking part in this April. The VEDA challenge is put on by Amy Schmittauer and is a challenge to vlog every day for April or August. It takes place twice a year. And since I have just launched Marketing the Magic, and since I'm still getting used to regular active video content production along with podcast and blog and everything else, I decided that I would take part in the VEDA challenge to give me some more content to put on the blog or on the YouTube channel, on the Facebook channel, and to get me more used, like I said, to being in front of the camera, being more dynamic and more off the cuff. So none of these episodes will be scripted. I'll have a few things that I want to talk about, but they'll be very, very straightforward, very organic. Now, let's get the point I wanted to make, and the reason I started with that stupid little April Fool's joke is that so many people go into a new venture or a new project or a lifestyle brand they want to create or a new company they want to start, or whatever it might be. And when they don't get immediate traction, when it's not an instant success and they're not cashing checks left and right, they say, oh, this obviously isn't working, and they shut it down. It's not how it works. It's just not how it works. The tendency, though, is to get disappointed when your love and attention is put into this thing that you create and the world doesn't instantly fall in love with it. I am absolutely suspect to that myself, even knowing how much work it takes, at least from a bystander's point of view. I haven't actually built a large-scale content community yet. But I know how much work it is, and it still gets to me every now and then that I've put hundreds of hours into this project and tens of thousands of hours over the course of my career and life into learning technology and marketing and all these things. And it's not instantly successful. But I do know that it takes the work. And Gary Vaynerchuk pointed that out in this week's Ask Gary V. I believe Amy Schmittauer is another major fan of Gary V, so excellent. But in Ask Gary V this time, he had a gentleman named Q for a nickname call in and talk about his new project. And it's been active for about 2 months, and he's starting to put up the content, and he does a lot more than I do. He does a couple episodes a day, I believe. And he wasn't getting more than about 40 or 50 views per video, and was getting disappointed, was getting disgruntled with the effort. And Gary Vee said, whoa, dude, it takes 7 to 11 years to build that kind of traction, the kind of traction you're talking about, the kind of brand awareness. He wanted to be the next Ellen DeGeneres or Joe Rogan. And it takes a long time to get to that kind of platform. And on top of it, he wasn't really focusing on the technical aspects of it and wasn't really focusing on the optimizations that you can do with YouTube. And he was just hoping for the windfall. He wasn't putting in the effort yet. And he recognized that, and it brought me back to reality too. You really have to put the work in. And it really does take time, unless you get ridiculously lucky. But you cannot build a business on luck. You cannot build an empire or a brand or a lifestyle on luck. You can't bank on it in any case. So that's the whole point. That's what I'm doing this month. I'm focusing my energy and my effort and my thoughts around how to really, truly grow Marketing the Magic and get the word out about what I want to do with it. And that is to teach the principles of sound marketing strategy through the storytelling inspired by the Walt Disney Company. So if you are seeing this, as a part of the VEDA challenge, if you are coming to us new, that's what we're all about. Marketing lessons inspired by Disney. And so while I will probably follow, to the best of my ability, the prompts that Ms. Schmittauer has provided for each day of the month of April, I won't necessarily cover every single one of those topics, but when I do, I want to keep things focused, at least somewhat tangentially related to what the goal or the purpose of Marketing the Magic actually is. So it's not going to be a personal vlog. It's not going to be, well, here's what my dog did today that was so cool, unless it was that he played with his Mickey toy in a way that actually sounded like Mickey Mouse. I don't know what it would be, but I'm going to keep things focused. It's not going to be just my personal ramblings or thoughts for a whole month. I hope it'll actually be something useful each day of the month. So that's all for this episode of the VEDA challenge. And by the way, doesn't VEDA kind of sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger saying Vader? Ha! I brought it back to Disney. There you go. All right, guys. I hope you have a great evening. It's actually about 11:59 p.m., so I just made it in under the wire for day one of the VEDA challenge for this April. We'll have a new episode tomorrow. I believe this topic is going to be on what your favorite vacation spot is, and I mean, come on. She just handed me that one on a silver platter. We're going to talk about Disney World. In any case, guys, have a great night, a great weekend, a great week, a great life. Go out there and do what you love, and we'll see you online real soon. Thanks.